Girls, I am Mrs. Diaz. I'm Emma Diaz's mom, and she's in the first grade in Ms. Rebicki's class. And so I have the pleasure of reading to you this month. The book is called The Jellybeans and the Big Dance, sparkly cover, by Laura Numeroff and Nate Evans, and it's illustrated by Lynn Mussinger. Emily loved to dance. She danced while waiting for the school bus. She danced while watching TV. And she even danced while brushing her teeth. Emily skipped all the way to her first dance class. She walked into the studio and looked around. She saw one girl reading a book, one playing with a soccer ball, and one drawing in a sketchbook. Welcome, the teacher said. I'm Miss Tingley Weezer. Please put your things in the cubbies. Emily saw name tags on the cubbies: Emily, Nicole, Bitsy, and Anna. The girl playing with the ball shoved it into the one marked Nicole. I love to dance, said Emily. Not me, Nicole said. I like to play soccer. My mom made me take this class. I'd rather paint, said Bitsy. Anna shyly put her book away. We're going to have a recital, Miss Tingley Weezer said. We will be dancing to a delightful song called Oh, Little Bug. Bugs are icky, said Betsy. I'm afraid of bugs, Anna mumbled. My little brother ate a bug once, Nicole shared. Emily was disappointed. She was hoping to be something wonderful, like a princess, not a bug. And it looked like she wasn't going to be friends with Anna, Nicole, and Bitsy either. They had nothing in common. Miss Tingley Weezer had them make a circle and spin round and around. Bitsy got dizzy and bumped into Emily, who knocked into the cubbies. Their names tags fell onto the floor. Hey, said Emily, the first letters of our names spell bean. I hate beans, said Nicole. Next few classes were just as awful. After the fourth one, Emily got into the car with her mother. Our dance should be called the Not So Good Bugs, Emily grumbled. She was very disappointed with her new dance class. Would a trip to Petunia's cheer you up? Her mother asked. Yippee, said Emily. Emily looked over all the candy. She finally decided on something special that she hoped would make dance class better. Next day, Emily twirled and jumped while the other friends fumbled their steps. After class, Emily asked, remember how our names spelled out bean? Emily gave each girl a little bag. They opened them quickly. Jellybeans, I love jellybeans, said Bitsy. Me too, said Nicole. They're my favorite candy, said Anna, jumping up and down. Jelly beans are all different flavors, but they still go well together, said Emily. Maybe we could too. We can be the dancing jelly beans. Everyone liked that idea. But our dance is still about icky bugs, Bitsy complained. I bet we can figure out a way to make this recital great, said Emily. Anna showed them books about bugs at the library. They found some bugs they actually thought were cute. Bitsy helped the girls design their costumes. Nicole taught them exercises she learned from soccer to get them in shape. And Emily worked with the others on their dance steps. Finally, the big night arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the Jellybeans, Miss Tingle Weezer announced. They will now perform Oh, Little Bug. The Jellybeans took their places backstage. Emily looked at the audience. She had never seen so many people in one place. Miss Tingley Weezer began playing the piano, and all of a sudden Emily realized she didn't remember any of the steps. What's wrong? Nicole whispered. I'm scared, said Emily. Nicole took Emily's hand and started to do some silly soccer kicks. Then Anna and Bitsy started kicking too. Emily was having so much fun that she forgot to be scared and remembered her steps. The Jellybeans did "Oh Little Bug" from beginning to end. They twirled and skipped, they tiptoed and jumped, they danced and pranced and boogie woogied. The crowd whistled and clapped. Hooray for the Jellybeans! They cheered. The Jellybeans bowed and then went backstage to change. I almost messed up the recital, Emily said. But it was perfect, said Anna. Your kicks were great, said Nicole. I bet you'd be a good at soccer. We could be the Jelly Bean Soccer All-Stars, Bitsy said. I just hope I don't forget when to kick, Emily said. Then they all went to Petunia's for their favorite candy. And that was a fun story. I enjoyed learning about all the different skills that each one of the friends has. And I know that sometimes we're a little shy or we feel we don't have things in common with our friends, but it's okay. I think everyone that has different skills and they work together, they just make things happen sometimes. So I hope you have a wonderful, magical rest of your day and you remember that being different is okay. Have a great one.